Hey, this is a really exciting week. We've got heavy northwest winds. That means that the bait and the fish are going to get pushed all the way back. And when they want to go in the back of the harbor, that's like a double whammy, because we're looking for eelgrass, we're looking for mud, we're looking for like lower water levels than normal. Little Neck Bay, Manhasset Bay, Port Washington, Nessaquag, Centerport, Northport, Huntington, Lloyd Harbor, Cold Spring Harbor. There's so many options for you. If you're a surf caster, get out there the next 4 days. It's going to be these heavy northwest winds. It's going to push the fish to the back. Just wait. You're going to see a lot of great pictures. We're seeing these fish stacked up. Surf casters don't have the opportunity to get on the boat and look at some of these insane electronics we got. The fish are stacked up. They're sitting there. They're lethargic. This is your time to go. If you were lucky enough to sit in and went to my seminar that Montauk Surfcasters Association, that big MSA show, now is that time to break out your notes and look at what we spoke about, because it's gonna happen. And if you were there, that's awesome. If not, you can always ask me questions. Swing over, take advantage of like the huge stock we have at the shop, and we'll fill you in on what's going on. Blackfish is rounding out today, not today, this week, or Friday. And so if you're lucky enough, get out there. We've got one of the local party boats is doing very well. They're like one of the only boats out there. People are starting to get out a little bit at a time. If you're gonna go in the back of the bay, be very careful. Bring a buddy. Have your cell phone. Make sure your cell phone is fully charged. Not so much for the pictures, but if you have to make a call. Remember, there's a lot of ruts in these marshes. You could break an ankle. You could hurt yourself. You could get stuck in the mud. If you're there at low tide, there's an 8-foot tidal difference here on the North Shore. And what that means is that you're going to be 8 feet underwater, and that's not a good thing. If we're talking about safety, guys on the South Shore, just a little shout out to the e-bike guys. And I'm an e-bike guy too. I also have a good old-fashioned beach bike where you pedal as well, if the e-bike is not allowed in that area. I think some people are not aware of that people could be very dark area. Your eyes, if you're looking at a phone or something like that, you're racing down the beach at night, it's very easy to hit another surf caster. It's also very easy to accidentally run under the line of somebody who's chunking. And then all of a sudden you might get thrown off your bike, or you're pulling someone's entire setup out of the sand and everything. Had a couple people call the shop and say, hey, listen, we'd really appreciate if you could give a friendly shout out. So I'm giving a friendly shout out. So as far as safety goes, just remember the water temp. The water's still 47 degrees. They're cold out there. So we're looking at some 4 good days in the 50s, high 60s to change everything around and make all these stacked up fish that seem to be pretty lethargic kick up on the bite. You know, I'm really looking forward to the season. We've got Fluke, it looks like unofficially is going to start on Sunday, and that's a really good thing. It's like back and forth. I film these on Wednesdays and you see them on Thursday, so hopefully maybe Thursday, Friday, we will have a definite decision on the fluking. Porgies are just kind of starting to filter in. We'll see that happen, and that is always like as the water temps cover right around 50, and then the magic time starts. I hope this report was really helpful for you. Come on down to the shop. We're loaded up with all types of stuff for the fish, and the spring we've got fantastic savings. And remember, when you sign up for customer loyalty points, you do nothing but get bigger savings every time you spend money at Cal Harbor. Until next week, I bid you all peace, tight line.